Today I've been working on some models, putting them into a test level just to kind of get an idea of the kind of art style that I want to be going for with this project. One problem that I've noticed actually is my frame rate drops quite a lot when I'm looking at this terrain over here. If I go up here, I can change the optimization view mode. So right here we can check the shader complexity that affects FPS. So as you can see, the red is kind of bad and the green is good. And all of the terrain is red. So I think I'll need to switch that out. So I spent a bit of time figuring out why these shaders were so expensive to render, and one thing that I came across was this tessellation effect, which is kind of the 3D effect that you can see here. And what I've done is disable that, and that's actually helped the frame rate by quite a lot. So I think I'll just keep it like that. So the next thing I'm working on today is the inventory system. And to make this, I've had to actually make a data table. Data table contains ID, a name, weapon type, weapon classes, the weights, the stats, all that kind of stuff inside of it. Now I've got my data structure set for all my items. I have made a basics item just to test this out. So when I get one of my characters, I move them over to the item just by clicking it. When he goes over the item disappears and goes inside his inventory. Next, I've added weights to the items. So this grey box is pretty light and the white box is very heavy. Just get the character to go pick it up. So it changes his movement speed by just a tiny bit. And if I pick up this heavier, whiter box, now I move quite a bit slower. So it's been a few days since I captured any footage, and in the meantime I've just been working on a bit more of that inventory system. So far I've added this bar at the bottom which displays all of the currently selected units. Because I haven't got any art in right now, obviously it's just a white box. So if I select all these units, it has this red image will be a thumbnail of the kind of characters. This yellow box in the corner will be their class type. Down this top grey bar right here will be the amount of weight that they're carrying, and the bottom bar will be their health. This might change in the future, but it's just an idea I've gotten right now. So other than that, if I get one of these characters to pick up some of these boxes again, you may have noticed this green bar has gone full, and that means he's heavy on weight right now. Because he's sprinting. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do the sprinting when they're carrying something heavy. But you see he's pretty much overweight right now. I need to calibrate that a bit more. I'll do that in the future. So if I open his inventory comes up here. It's got 3 white boxes. Last night I was finishing up a few of the inventory functions. One of which is equipping the actual item. So this character goes to pick it up, press I, open up his inventory, and the item's right here. If I click that, it appears sort of in his hand. But more importantly, if I mouse over the actual character, you can see his name there, which I created a random name generator. And it also says which weapon he's got in his hand. So just as a test object, this weapon is just called 111, and he's got one of that item. The way the random name generator works is first it takes one of these names from the first column, and then it pairs it up with a second name from this column here. If you have some suggestions of names you want to add into this list, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and in the next video I'll add them in. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this week. There have been a few things that I've been working on that I didn't capture any footage for. I just don't think it's that interesting to actually put in a video. These videos are going to be on Mondays now, I think, hopefully, maybe. Join our Discord, follow me on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. See ya!